Good morning, Tom. It is the morning of June 24th. Can you please update us on where things stand between Israel, Iran, and the United States?
Well, look, the United States obviously hit the several nuclear sites in Iran, and Iran vowed retaliation. They took a little bit, and now they have indeed lobbed some missiles, both at Tel Aviv and, of course, also U.S. bases in the region. They said ostensibly that it was something like 14 missiles, one for each bunker buster, I guess. Apparently, none of them got through. The president tweeted out that Iran basically gave the United States a heads up. As basically saying this was kind of a face-saving measure. Presumably that's true. We'll see if it is. But the other thing that's going on here is that the president also announced a ceasefire, which was perhaps news to some of the parties involved. Iran says that they didn't know anything about that. And now, of course, Israel's saying that Iran is violating the ceasefire, and they're going to keep going as well.
So, with the ceasefire in question, what can we expect next?
Yeah, well, I think the wisdom of the ceasefire is an open question. I think the question is whether Israel has accomplished all of its objectives. Now, it may be that they were basically in a pause anyway, in which case it would be tactically useful. But I think the larger objectives of further degrading Iran's missile forces, their conventional forces generally, their political command and control and all this sorts of stuff, it sure sounds like a lot of that is still intact. And so it's hard to think that the job is done.
And what can you tell us about the U.S. allied defensive posture in the Middle East?
Yeah, well, look, everybody's obviously keyed up. You had those sort of voluntary evacuations a week ago, but also our various air defenses, drone defenses are on high alert. And again, they shot down a bunch of those missiles heading to Qatar yesterday. So I think it's probably in decent shape. I think the Iranians probably are in a relatively weak position. The president said that if they retaliated, they would be met with equal force. I'm not seeing any indication that that is coming, so that threat might sound a little empty at the moment, but we shall see.